Shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to Rooted in Hebrew. Today is the 10th of January. Boy, I tell you, of February. Times are moving on, and we send a shaky nation. This is what we are witnessing right down to this very day. We're seeing a shaky nation where everything is just like somebody just took a garbage can. Took the garbage can and just shook it all over this system or nation. The world got fed up. It got fed up of all of the nonsense that this world has been pushing out, or the West has been doing to other nations. They're showing that displeasure towards this beast. And the people that's causing the agitation is us. Without raising a hand, we're causing this world, this system, to be agitated, not knowing the way they should be going. I was speaking about this brother last week. The brother that's in South Africa. I thought the brother was, I don't know where I got that information from. I thought this brother was from Nigeria. Come to find out, no, the brother was born and raised in South Africa. But now, when he was trying to come out some years ago with his invention, they tried, from my information for some years ago, they tried 3 times to take this brother's life. Now he's a threat to Elon and people. Hey, we was all just to concentrate on him a little bit. We were all fascinated with Elon Musk, and we was all saying how smart he was. Until this brother here, who got pushed who went into hiding to save his life. But when this brother comes out, and it's somehow the Most High works thing, he will force you into a dark room in order for your life to be preserved. Now, if the interviews, there's no such thing as if, the interviews that this brother did, he never undermined or underplayed where he got his information from. He said, the Most High. He said the Most High is where he got his education from, how to build the system. Brothers and sisters, do you all not understand how the Most High is coming up against this system to which they are fighting to maintain? This brother did not shed not 1 ounce of fear as to the person that is responsible for his invention. Let it be known. Now, going back to Elon Musk. There is fear. And the sad thing about this, brothers and sisters, is this. Everybody, when I say everybody, I'm talking about the Gentiles, put it that way. They was bent on, hey, how can we do the same thing Elon Musk did? They hopped in line behind Elon Musk. We need to come up with an electric car too. This is what the world was doing. And it's absolutely amazing how the Most High pushed that brother into a dark space and then bring him out into the light, full bloom, shining. Where you step out, you're going to have to wear shades because the glory that you're about to walk into is blinding. And all eyes, the world is going to be up on you. Excuse me. This is the standing point for us to witness. The brother, they drove the cars in. Today, matter of fact, today is the day that all of the cars that they made, they go on sale today. February 10th. Today is when the cars and the motorcycle are out to the public for sale. Shalom, Grammy Reeves. Jeremy, I'm sorry, Jeremy Reed. This is what's happening. The world got to be feeling. When I say the world, I'm talking about Elon Musk and everybody that's falling behind him. They upset at this brother. Everybody knows, yes, they tried to take his life. They tried to take his life. Now that brother Buzz, he comes out with the support of another brother. I think it's the president of South Africa, if I'm not mistaken. But this is what's happening. And it's just not that brother. You got other brothers and sisters that's coming out doing things. They're coming out of the woodworks. But they thinking they coming up with, oh, we got the first electric car. We have one that don't run off. It just takes the static out of the air, and it never needs charging. You see how many worlds, brothers and sisters, understand this, please. Let's understand this. Do you all not see how many worlds the Most High pushed this system back? What they thought was top tier technology, the Most High showed them through his people. You're a joke. You playing with magnets. You playing with magnets and and marbles. Their knowledge is nowhere compared to the Most High. Not only this car does not need recharging, I was always thinking that you put a motor on the side of the house that runs off of water, what the brother came up with some years ago. And unfortunately, that brother who came up with the idea that he figured out how to make a car run off of water, yes, he's been deleted. He was but it seems like when our brothers and sisters come up with some type of invention, and if it's going against the powers that be, they have to lay some people down. They don't. It's as if they do not understand or wants to understand peace. The first thing they get into is aggressiveness, domination. That's what they fall back to. This world is under judgment, brothers. For now, if you take one thing, the worst, I ain't gonna say the worst, they done that, we can't even, you go down the list. But the thing that's hurting us right now as a nation is this pestilence that they created. This is what they created now, just to get our numbers diminished. It's called HIV. That's what they put out on us. In order for that, and this the sad thing about it is this: they said in some of their reports that HIV, it needed a strong host in order for it to do the maximum damage. Shalom, sisters, love the cross. It needed a strong host to do the maximum damage. And brothers and sisters, if you really sit back and think about it, because when they brought that stuff out and they were claiming that our people was doing this and doing that, when they claim that it's our people that's doing this and doing that, brothers and sisters, flip it. That's all you got to do is flip it. They got their lie together. They just got it. They just twisted it. If they claiming that this is what we was doing, nah, they was the one who was doing it. They are the people that was doing it. If anybody sleeping with any monkeys, trust and believe. They was up in the trees with the monkeys. That's what they was doing. Now all of their lies are being brought before their faces. Did not the Most High say, what was done in the dark shall come to the light? Shalom, sister Van P. and Sister Cynthia. Did he not say that? These sheets are being pulled back. These chapters are, I mean, page after page after page. Back in the days, brothers and sisters, it wasn't moving like this. It was not. The world was not moving like this. The world is moving quick. And these pages, they're becoming more motion than just taking one page and flipping it back. Next page, flipping back. No, it's moving in motion. When I say motion, it's being flipped. And they cannot keep up with it. Shalom, Sister Pixie Dust. They cannot keep up with it. We're on a whole different, when I say plateau, brothers and sisters, we're on a whole different plateau. This brother, he comes out of these dark closets because he's in fear of his life. Now these vehicles that he invented, like he said, the Most High gave him the visions of what he needs to do. And the brother never went to school for this. I tell you, when you fall back, you look and you listen to what the Most High said. He said, I would not totally forsaken my people Israel. Can we not really truthfully see that he has not abandoned us? He disciplined us due to our forefathers' actions. Yeah, we accept that. We know that. And we still pray about that. We still turn around and repent for what we did and our forefathers. That's what we do. The Most High, he comes out. I'm going to show the world who my people are. This here brother here, yeah, let's go with this brother here, the one in South Africa built these cars. The Most High gave him the blueprint on how to do it. Then we go talk about Ibrahim Torre. That's just, all right, that's just two. And then how infectious he is to other countries. They're starting to wake up. You know what? You're right. These people, that's all they ever did. Now, all of these leaders, they are looking at the actions of these countries that you're right about that, sister. We do need Sister Pixie Dust. I was speaking about that prayer last week and how the prayers the prayers helped Sister Sister Kathy Jones. It's powerful. And the Most High is showing his hand. brothers. Just like Sister Pixie does, we need to pray for the protection of this brother. Yes, we need to continue to pray for that brother and protection. Because this is we are a locomotive. And one thing about a locomotive, it always starts slow. It's the issue is this: you can't step in front of it when it gets to moving. You gonna be flat. It moves. It takes it takes a moment to slow a locomotive down once it gets to moving. And we all know that this movement that we're experiencing, it would never slow down. What was that? We got next. That's what it is. We got next and beyond. You can never supersede that. You can never supersede it. Now, this world, with all of these inventions that's going on, brothers and sisters are coming out of the woodworks. The Most High is putting his hands, he's showing his blessing on all his people. You got brothers and sisters over here praying for this particular sister. You're praying for that particular brother, and it's happening. It's happening because of you brothers and sisters praying. And you may not understand the full scope of what brothers and sisters are going through, but you're praying for them. Those brother, it's just like we've been praying to the Most High. What? Let's just say we've been praying to him for 400 years. Now he did say that he had to turn his back on his people. He did. But when he turned around and seen the condition of his people, because we went through that time, we went through that judgment, we went through that discipline time. Now he turns his attention back to his people. He's like, let's just say, all of the prayers that we've been praying are like letters that are at his feet. And now he's starting to read. If you brothers and sisters want to get inside the Most High's heart, just sit back and just let it marinate in. He has feelings. I know a lot of you brothers say, well, the Most High, he's this, he's that. That's true, but he still has feelings. He still has feelings. And truthfully, yes, we did. We took his feelings for granted. Israel. We have the proof to prove it. Not just now, but we go back and we look at our forefathers. We took his love for granted. This is the reason why we have to go through what we went through. This is the reason why we have to go to the four corners of the earth. Our forefathers took his love, his gift to us, and we took it for granted. We had to we literally had to go through a time of amnesia. That's what we had to go through. We woke up not from from the Most High standpoint. We woke up and we were just trying to figure out who in the world are we. It's just like as time went on, we started to lose our sense of a sense of who we are, and we lost it. We lost that. Yes, we did. We lost it. We was trying to fit in with everybody else. We knew, hey, I'm a human, but why is everybody treating me so different? Why is everybody hating on me? And why is my own people hating against one another? That's the question that a lot of us went through. Brothers and sisters, do you all know that We are the biggest spenders when it comes to this DNA industry. That's how serious we were about who we are. We woke up out of a comatose state, trying to figure out, we're looking around, trying to figure out who we are. Where do I belong? We knew that there was a higher power, but when we woke up, the world was right there standing over us while we woke up, as if they were so concerned about us. When we woke up and you start looking around, you're like, where am I at? And they telling you, hey, you had a bad accident. This is what these people who's claiming to be there for you, this is what they did. They stood right there playing this role as if we're here to help you. We're going to put you in rehab, and we're going to teach you who you are. We're going to bring you back to life. And a lot of you brothers and sisters know exactly what I'm talking about. And the Most High let that happen too. They said, yeah, once we found you with this particular book, they already manipulated the book. They already took pages of history out the book. And then they had the audacity to tell you, while you are coming to, then they told you that you worship a lesser God. We got to show you the true God. Out of all of that, brothers and sisters, and they still maintain that hate. That's one thing they did not hold back from, was that hate that they continue to maintain on top of the lies. The Most High did not flinch. He didn't, and he still do not flinch. He still do not flinch. He let it happen. He allowed it to happen. And now, with this awakening, we realize, we would have come to realize who we are. You want to talk about a shaky system, a shaky foundation? Their foundation is so shaky, it's like, we don't believe nothing you saying. You can't tell these Negroes nothing. No, you can't tell these Negroes nothing. The person that's going to tell these Negroes something is going to be the Most High. It's going to be him. Shalom, Sister Waters. How you doing, sis? It's going to be the Most High. It's him who awakened his people. He don't care what you did to his people. And what they did, oh, brother, if y'all want, let's go back and talk. Let's just look at the judgment. Now, the brothers in Africa, they're wakening up. Now, Ibrahim Torre, he's put out whatever's on his mind, he speaks it. And it seems that other leaders are saying the same thing. Yes, these are African Americans. They need to come home. There's a strong sense now. Do you see all the many words are coming down to one word when it comes to these brothers and sisters over in Africa? Shalom, Sister Doreen. I'm glad you made it in. They are literally speaking one word with one thought. And brothers and sisters, realize what's literally happening right before your face. One, you're seeing an exodus that's taking place by means of speech. Speech. You're seeing separation. You're seeing a separation of nations. You're seeing it. What is it, guys? Trump's supposed to be having some type of leeway for South Africans, the white Africans, to come to the United States. I don't care. He can open up any type of doors for them. Although that's not their country. But hey, it's not arguing with me. It's not. If this is the way the Most High is moving, so be it. Because did he not say that every man would go back to his own place? Yes. They're moving back. They're going back. And it would appear you're going to start seeing more and more brothers and sisters. They're going to start breaking camp. And they're going to start going back to these, back to their homeland. You're going to start seeing a change of mind, a change of heart. You're going to start to see brothers and sisters work diligently together as one. And this is not going to be, it would appear, we're not looking at some hundreds of years for this to happen. You've seen how the world is upset right now. This brother here is all over the internet when it comes to this car here. You're right, Cynthia. That's our land when it's all over said and done. Because when it's at the end of the day, what they thought they stole, they're going to bring it back. They're going to bring it back. Now, if you just take, what's that movie? I'm going to have to use this movie. Black Panther, the very first one. The very first one. You brothers, you all remember when T'Challa and the sister, they was walking up down the streets of the shopping areas and everything, and they were just literally showing our brothers and sisters just moving about so freely and happy and things of that nature, seeing technology and things of that. Yeah, that's where we at. This is exactly what's happening. Now you go take a people that, in order for them to have a roof over their heads, they literally had to take the mud from the ground and sticks from trees and build them a hut or a house to have some sense of protection over them. We did that. A lot of our brothers, right down to this day. Yeah, I went into one of the villages. Yeah, that's what they did. They took the mud, and I mean, it's sitting there. I mean, been sitting there for years. Yeah, that way you're talking about running. Yes, but brothers, I tell you, this is a wonderful time to be experiencing these things. Wonderful time, and it all starts in the mind. Whatever you're thinking, these brothers was thinking. Now the world is hearing them. They're, it ain't the fact that they're bulking up. Nah, these brothers just flat out. Look at, man, you do your thing. If you want to take your people, take your people. And you want to bring them to the United States, so be it. You don't see nobody's trying to stop you for that. But this man I'm coming to see, he is more of a distraction than anything. Yeah, he's showing out. He's signing papers and saying knew this, knew that, oh, stop this or stop that. He's a distraction. There's something else that is going on, brothers. He is a major distraction. That's who he is. There's something going on, and it's going to be very damaging, more so to them themselves. They're doing something. They're thinking it's going to really hurt us and it's going to backfire. If the Most High had to use this young brother with a car that needs no charging, with a car that you can take back to your home, plug it into your electrical system on your home, and your house run off of the power from the vehicle. Oh, brothers and sisters, understand how that will break the system. It will break it because they thinking they're smart. Oh, we built this electrical grid and so on and so. This brother built a whole electrical grid, and you can ride around in it. Think about that for a moment. The Most High put it in him to build a electrical grid where you can ride up and down the streets without ever needing a charge, and then take it back home, plug it into plug your house into this system, into this vehicle, and it powers your house. Let that sink in. You're talking about, well, what are we going to do with crude oil? You don't need it. We need gasoline. Oh yeah, you're going up, belly up. Add all of that stuff up. It's messing with you. If you brothers and sisters think that BRICS is affecting the U.S. dollar, brothers, you let some other, besides this brother here in South Africa with the vehicle, let other brothers start to wake up, and they start coming with their invention. I know some months ago I was telling you brothers and sisters about these three sisters from Nigeria that they developed a way that they can use urine on a generator and have it running. This is what the West do not want, because they're looking at their bottom dollar. No, we want crude oil. We want the power to control. That's what they want. We have the power to give back to the glory of the Most High. That's what we do. They don't. They nourish their flesh with that. They got themselves hemmed up when it's all over said and done. Yeah, Sister Cynthia, he thought he was the man. And what did the world do? The world put him on a pedestal. Everybody wanted to be like Elon Musk. Everybody wanted to be like Elon Musk. Oh, you had all these car dealers trying to come up with their own electrical car and all that stuff. Yes, they stood right behind them. Now, what are they looking at now? What are they looking at now? What do you think this brother in Burkina Faso is going to do? Yeah, he came up with one. He came up with an electrical car. He did. In Burkina Faso, they did. But what do you think he's going to do? If he got to drop that and fall back to what the brother got in South Africa, I'm quite sure he's going to do that. Do you not see how infectious we can become, brothers and sisters? Shalom, Sister Monica. I'm glad you made it in today, sis. We are literally witnessing brothers and sisters waking it up on a whole another level. That's what we're witnessing. If you think it's just a vehicle, you got this car here that needs no charging. The brother built a power bank. He built an electrical grid that stands up as a data. It looks like a data cabinet. That's all it is. If you want to talk about a power bank, you're talking about near about a mini city. That's how big this system thinks it needs in order to have a power to the, to their residents. The Most High went in, gave it to this brother here, showed him what he needs to do. All he had to do is be obedient, down to the last screw, down to the last electrical board. That's all he had to do, was be obedient. And it appears he was obedient down. He was so obedient because it works. Now, all these African countries say, hey, how can we take this grid and plug it into our countries? Brothers and sisters, do you not understand? That is a complete separation from the world. Now, on a smaller scale, now, just take that. Now, you got the electrical side. You have your powers for your people across the board in Africa. Now, what, brothers, do y'all brothers and sisters understand how easy it will be for you to come up with your own, for Africa to come up with its own internet data system along with that power bank? That is going to be so simple. It's going to be unbelievable. Yes, they're shaking and vibrating in their boots. They're shaking and vibrating right now. They understand the gravity of what's happening. You better trust and believe Elon is not going to South Africa to go look at this vehicle. No, he be slapping himself in the face. They have stepped up to all they did was brought about how ignorant they are. That's all they did. And the Most High is letting it be seen. He is literally letting the world see how ignorant, how dumb, how stupid they are. The Most High is also showing us how powerful your prayers are to Him. That's what He's doing. This is just the start of great things to take place. It's going to take place. I tell you, that brother, he did not in any shape or form hesitate to the world where he got his information from. He said the Most High All out, every time he got any information, it was while he was sleeping at night, and the next day he knew what he needed to do. What that brother did, um, brothers and sisters, he did it for all of us. That's what he did. That's not something that's going to be a singular situation. Oh, he's gonna be he's a millionaire. No, it's well past that. And once you get away from that singular mindset, the stronger we are. Because he's doing that on a grander scale. And the Most High is going to use it for his glorification. Did not that brother glorify the Most High? He told the world where he got his information from. Now, they right here in the West talking about UFOs and everything. This is what they're doing here. They're showing all these things flying around. And why you, brother? At least I haven't heard anything, no type of UFO or whatever you want to call it, flying around in Africa. But over here in the West, you got some of everything that's coming out. This electronic the stuff they have in the United States, some of these videos, they look real, but it's AI generated. Why is it that they're coming out with these things to try to make you believe? We have a reality. Could you ever imagine? You have a box, excuse me, you have a box that can generate power to take care of a whole country. Just a box. A box. It don't take 5,000 workers to maintain it. But if you look at this world, it takes 5,000 plus. You gotta have all these lines up and things. What? The Most High is showing them out of all of these years that we was in captivity. He allowed this world to build their infrastructure. That's what he did. The power lines, the communication lines, the gas lines. I mean, what does he got? The gas line. You have what else? The sewer line. These are the things that this world had time to engineer, build, or whatever they need to do. The Most High said, he's coming in and showing, this is what we got. And like I said, brothers and sisters, this is just the beginning of it. This is just the beginning of it. And you're going to have to come to appreciate who the Most High is and who he is working through. That's the thing. The more we realize who he is working through, because he's not going to go through any other people. And history has shown that. The Most High didn't go through nobody else. Even when we was in captivity, he still went through his people. The world don't want to tell you that, or the world do not want the world to know, hey, your inventors are, they're not going to get up there in the TV. So your inventors are black people. They are not going to go out there and say that. They're not going to say that. No. They'll be shooting themselves in the foot. They'll lose self-glorification, that they want the world to make them think that they are so smart. Brother, you can take a local drug dealer. If he practiced drugs so much, he gonna learn the ins, outs of that drug industry. He gonna know exactly, hey, you put this with here, but you can't put too much. You only can put so much parts into it, and it's going to get this effect. Where do you think drugs come from, brothers and sisters? It came from the Gentiles. They know exactly what chemicals they need to do to have this effect. And our young brothers, they took that same type of mentality. They applied it to the they drug gang. When I was speaking about, and it wasn't me, it was other brothers and sisters that were speaking about it also. How we need to come up with our own medicine and things of that nature. Yeah, brothers and sisters. Let's consider that past tense. Let's consider that, all right, it's done. Because we spoke about it. We spoke about it. You speak these things, it comes into a reality. We are witnessing. We are literally witnessing a massive change in this world. They're shaking in their boots. Something is going to it's going to shock them so much till they're gonna have to get World War III started, because whatever's going to come up on, they're gonna need the world's attention pushed over to this World War III, because they do not want that to be known. And it all has to do with you, Israel. The time is being. You're right, Sister Waters. We're still standing. No, those days talking about what I hand out. Nah, no, we not even try. Raise a hand. I ain't gonna say no hand. More than likely, it will be a fist with some knuckles. No, we're not doing it no more. No, those days are gone. They're literally gone. I tell you. You know, that being set apart. Yes, you literally are witnessing this separation. You're witnessing that. But brothers, when it's all over said and done, one thing I will say, continue to pray for that brother. The brother in South Africa. Continue to pray for him. Keep, your prayers go up to whatever it takes to keep that brother to move and to take care of his family. Because when he take care of his family, that's far and wide. That is far and wide. His family is just not his brother and sister. His family goes out to the four corners of the earth. When you're seeing brothers and sisters work in that particular arena, no, you continue to pray for that brother and sister, because trust and believe, you will get the blessings from that. It's going to happen. You want to be of those particular people. That's who we are. When he rise, I rise. I tell you. You're right. There's a knuckle sandwich or whatever it is. A backhand. Yeah. You got Brother Solo Soul showing brothers and sisters, hey, you can do this here off $1,500 a month in Africa, and you can live this type of way. Only thing you need to do, brothers and sisters, is find out a way. And I say this to anyone. Find a system. Pray to the Most High. Ask Him to show you what is it that you need to do in order for His people to be in a better position. Because when His people is in a better position, when I say this, the Most High loves these people. He loved Israel. He loves Israel. And if you're working towards Israel, all you got His support. You have His support. That's who you have. As long as we work in that, brother, you can't fail. As long as you have the Most High, who can stand against you? Who can stand against you? Oh, it's like you walking around. Man, I wish you would walk up on me. You don't have to raise a hand. The Most High will backhand them for you. Yeah, it's like that now. Exactly. It's just like that. Yeah. Who I tell you, brothers and sisters, it is absolutely happening in real time. It is. It's happening in real time. Shalom, brother Robert. I didn't even see you here, bro. Sorry about that. But brothers and sisters, things are going to be happening. It's happening. And it would appear that this Exodus, whoo, I used to say we're at the threshold of it. I mean, brother, whew, I can't say threshold no more. When you have brothers and sisters encouraging you to come back home, that's that change of mind. Because once you start putting it in the mind, it saturates itself down to the heart. Whatever selfish things that we may have had, no. This is going to be about your brother, your sister. Once that unity, once that circuit is complete, because this is what the world did. The world went in and took a pair of pliers and cut that line of communication off. When I say they broke us up, they broke us up. Now we coming back together. Yeah, you can speak that language there. You may speak that language there, but trust and believe. There's going to be a language that they could not understand that we're going to push off, that the Most High is going to allow. And they will literally see themselves, literally pushing themselves. It's a reality now. You see the world. Yeah, and I know you brothers and sisters seen it. I know you brothers and sisters seen this. You seeing the commercials showing blacks and white like families and things, like we are, like everything is so cool. Oh, this is the way to live. Man, let that nonsense ride into the sunset. They seeing what's happening to them. Shalom's sister Hazel. Yeah, those two seats are becoming one. Off the top. We're seeing it. They scared. Which they should be. They always wanted us at odds. You hear, brothers? And then don't get me wrong. Yeah, the brothers and sisters there. You know, when they see an African American, they see us, and we dollar signs. That's changing. That is literally changing. That's that mindset that the Most High is changing. Mm, it's happening, brothers. And we are witnessing that right now. I tell you, right now, um, I've been I've been doing my research, and that's some days brothers I don't come in because that's what I'm working on. I'm working on another. Well, it's the same system. I don't know what it is about me and this aquaponics system and things of that nature. I know how to build it. I do. I know exactly how it works, and it seems that's what the Most High is moving me towards. Because I've been looking and dibbling and dabbling with that whew, for some years now. And I had some stuff growing out of my house when I was in Chicago. Um, but now a much higher level because there's some things I'm saying. I'm like, wait a minute, if you do it this way, and because I do know brothers and sisters told me, they said, Mike, you talk too much. You giving out some good ideas, and you need to keep to yourself because all you're doing is feeding the world. And so, I mean, what brothers? And, the Most High told me the same thing. They shut up, and I shut up. So I'm working on some things here uh, in order for me to go back there. Excuse me. I There's some things I'm going to do here, and it's going to be a few months. Boom, and I'll be done. It will be done. Yeah. Um, but one thing I would say, I've been talking to other brothers and sisters that's in the farming industry, and just to get their opinions, experiences, and I'm just taking all of this in. That's all I'm doing. I'm taking all of this in. That's all I'm doing. Talk to brothers and sisters there, see what they're doing there, things of that nature. And excuse me. And this is for all of us when it's all over said and done. And I would say this to anyone. If the Most High uses you, brothers and sisters, out there on this live, excuse me, if he uses you, and let's just say, for example, that he may use you for, let's just say, mm, you may be a person, the Most High will show you, all right, no, build the house this way. And you may be a builder. And we may be used to the old conventional way of building a house. But the Most High can show you how to do one in one day. That building of the house, that in that industry, it's going to be for not just for that brother. It's not just for that brother and his family to get rich. It's going to be for all of us. That's that one, those two sticks coming together as one. I don't care what it's going to be. You can be a farmer, trust and believe. That ability to farm will supersede what the world thinks farming is. Oh, take a seed, put it into the ground. Yeah, that's true. But when you start coming up under the Most High's direction, He is that person. Just give you a good example. It takes 20 years for, um, did he say 20 years? 20, maybe it's 20 avocados. They say it takes 20 years for avocados to from from a seed to maturity. It takes 20 years. And but when the Most High is involved and he turns his attention back to his people, no, brothers, no. The Most High know exactly what he needs to do. And let's just say, hypothetically speaking, that it do take 20 years. That tree, after 20 years, can every month 100 folds, two or 300 fold of fruits every month off of that tree. This is the Most High turning his attention back to his people. That is that separation of nations. He said what he's going to do for his people, he's going to do for his people. That's it. And I'm not saying that just for myself. I know exactly what my assignment is. I know exactly what it is. And it's not, and it is not for me to think that I am set myself up for life to be here. Nope, it's not. I come back here to do some things. To be set up to do work on the continent. That's what I do know. But when it's all over said and done, no. What I'm going to do, my assignment is go be on that continent. And what I'm going to do, yes, it's going to be, yes, it's for us. And eventually you will come out, you go understand everything. You're going to see everything. You will witness everything. You go feel it. I know for a fact. I know for a fact the Most High loves these people, Israel. The thing that fears me is this. If you offend one of these little ones, he said, it is best that you take a center block, tie it around your neck, cast yourself into the sea. If you offend one of these little ones, that's the thing that fears me. That's the thing. Now we can sit here and we can talk about this brotherly love, but if you don't have that intense love for your brothers and sisters, and especially if you're a person that's like you say, that's taking the lead, and you mislead that one person, I ain't gonna talk about a group of hundreds and thousands, just that one can get you on the Most High's bad side. I'm not even trying to entertain that, brothers and sisters. I'm not even trying to entertain that. Now, at the same time, I ain't gonna just let nobody run over me either. The Most I know exactly what our capabilities. He does. But to sit there and to do some type of damage or hate to our brothers willingly, no. You will find yourself on the bad side of the Most High. The more we understand where his love is at, brothers and sisters, that's going to be the understanding that we need to have when we're dealing with our brothers and sisters. This is not about a selfish, let me take from you and I'm going to go run on about my business. It's all about me and mine. No, that mindset, that's not of Yah. It is not of Yah. This is the reason why the Most High put me in contact with Brother Galen Jones, Sister Doreen, and other brothers and sisters. He put me there for a legitimate reason. He took a lot of things away from it. Don't get me wrong. But I tell you one thing, I will say this. It has allowed me to concentrate on the more important things. That's what I learned about it. That's what I learned about it. I seen the good, the bad, the ugly, and the unmentionables. That's what I've seen. And I learned some things. No matter what you're going through, you got to stay the course. Now, either you're going to do what I asked you to do. Yeah, I know you're going through the woods. I know somebody that threw an elbow on you. I know your eyes blacking out, swollen. Keep it moving. It hurts. I just need for you to keep moving. I seen this. I seen it. But brothers, when I fell back and I started looking into the book of Job. Whew, Job got hit all in one day. No, not all of it. The death of his money going broke, and the death the death of his 10 kids. All of that happened in one day. His sickness, that was another day. But for you to go broke in one day, that can mess a brother up mentally. If you don't have your bearings together, yeah, you talking about taking all types of depressants and things of that nature. Then you may find yourself doing some things you don't usually do because you're trying to regain your status or your status quo, that is. But when you start to understand your discipline, when you understand why you are in the position that you are in, take it, move with it. I mean, don't get me wrong, brothers and sisters. I ain't gonna lie to you. It is absolutely jaw-dropping humbleness that can happen to you. You can be educated all you want, but when the Most High wants you to take some discipline, you go take it. You go take that discipline, whether you want to or not. You can sit up here and buckle against it and everything. You may sit up here and cry tooth and nail until you start to accept it. Ain't nothing going to happen. You can sit there and you can sit there in the mud all you want and cry from the time you 20 or 20 to 40 years old until you come to recognize why you are in that position. You will never understand. You will have to kill that spirit, I mean that flesh, in order for you to recognize. And all you gotta do is kill a little bit of that flesh. The Most High give you a great deal of that spirit. And when you start to understand that, he want that spirit to stand out first and foremost. Your flesh can take a back seat. Because the more you emphasize that spirit, you control the flesh. That's all the Most High is saying. When you put that spirit that needs to be first, and that's the line of communication, brothers and sisters. You don't communicate with the Most High by means of your flesh. You communicate with Him by means of the Spirit. Please correct me if I'm wrong. That line of communication is going to be spirit to spirit. This is the reason why He says He's looking for those to worship Him in spirit and truth. Once you have that strength of the Spirit, you tell your flesh exactly what you want to do. You put that flesh in its place. That brother, I got to get that brother's name. Um, Shalom, Sister Patricia. I'm glad you made it in today, sis. I need to get that brother's name. Um, but he listened to the Most High. Now, imagine if he did not listen to him. The Most High go find somebody else. But he listened. He listened to the Most High. And whatever the Most High told him to do, he did it down to the Most High's satisfaction. Because when the Most High's hands is on it, how can it go wrong, brothers? This vehicle, this transportation that he came up with, that the Most High allowed him for him to develop, the Most High's hands is on that. His signature is on that. Anything that we claim, we recognize that is a, you know what, this is ridiculous. You know, I mean, I'm going throughout this house. I was not clearing my voice. The moment I get up on here, I got to start clearing my voice again. This is crazy. But anyway, we seeing how the Most High is working with different brothers and sisters. You have sisters getting on saying, no, we need to come together as one. That has become the talk of the town. It has become like a slang word to us now. Come together, come together, come together. It's like you lay down and you go to sleep, you're thinking about coming together. That's how infectious it has become. Because now it ain't the fact that it's from us out of our flesh. That is the Most High who's telling us, you're about to come back together. Speak about it. Keep on speaking about it, because the speech turns into reality. That's what it becomes. And we are here to this. We are here today. Hold on just for a moment. I'm sorry, I'm back. But this is what we're witnessing, brothers and sisters. It is a change, a change of what's going on. The normalcy of this system is changing for them too. When the world looks at these people, these so-called scientists, it's changing. Good brothers and sisters, think about this though. There are two major things that's happening on this world scene. Two major things when it comes to, well, it's two major things. There's a race for electronics, right? We have that. They're trying to figure out, all right, who's top notch in the electronics world. Okay. And the other one is, who is top notch when it comes to agriculture? Those are the two things, brothers and sisters, that stands right before us. And right now, who on the electronic side, if you had to sit back and you had to say who's in front, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why I'm saying this. Now, you would think that China would be that one, No, it's not China. China is not that one. Because they don't, right now, you don't see it. You don't really understand the depth of technology. Truthfully, brothers and sisters, the brother in South Africa, he reigns supreme. Because out of that electronics that the Most High allowed for him to put together, that right there opens up so many different doors. It is absolutely unbelievable of what all you can get out of a power bank. All of the invention. You I already told you you can there go your data center. For the brothers and sisters that understand how electricity runs, you know for a fact, oh, there go your data center. That's it. So this is the reason why I said, nope, this brother's in front already. Now, granted, he did get help from the Chinese. It was some company in China that was helping him to put that that vehicle and that power bank together. You got it, but yet it's still. What did the world do? Or at least I ain't gonna say the world. What did China do? They said, "Oh no, this brother here, he's the one who came up with this." You see how the Most High works, that brothers and sisters. Although they helped, but they gave that respect and honor back to that brother. Now, Bill Gates, that's very sinister. And when you talk to the, I looked at some, and I've been listening to a lot of brothers and sisters and things when it comes down to foods and things. This one brother broke some stuff down that was just downright, it was just, it was sad. He said, this brother, he's from Nigeria. He said, not the apples, the bananas. He said, if you go back when you was a child, and if you look at the center of a banana, it was always dark in the center of a banana. He said, the bananas that you're eating now, he said, those are generated. He said, there's no seeds in them. They're altered. And his brother went down a list about so many different foods that have been altered. It is unbelievable. So now, what do you think? His head is, no, we got to bring back the original foods that comes from the earth. And that's what he's working on. The Most High is moving his people, brothers. We are showing the Most High what we want. We don't want the synthetics. We're not trying to move the Most High out of office. The world is trying to move him out of office that he built. They wants to control people. All right, take these seeds out. Put these seeds over here. If they get out of line, we don't feed them. That's that twisted system. But the set apartness, yes, brothers and sisters, is stronger. It's stronger with us. We're showing that we do not want no parts of the world. This, hold on just for a moment. Tell you the truth. So they can try that if they want to, but they trying it. They can, they're thinking they're gonna impeach the Most High. They impeach them. They done took ill. They have really took ill. Mm-mm. But brothers and sisters, what I'm saying is this: uh, we're going to see things that's going to happen on the agricultural side that we have not seen before. You go see brothers and sisters. We gonna have to bring the original seed back. Everything that man thought that they have um, done, I'm gonna say done better, because it was not the fact that they was trying to do it better. They were just in competition with the Most High and schematics, using his schematics to say they built something. They ain't built nothing. All they did was looked at something, say, "Hey, the Most High got this going down this way, and they got it going over to here. We need to take it down a little bit further and go over to there." That's all they did. You ain't gonna too much see no seed. You're not going to too much seed in seeds and bananas now. No, you're not going to see it like you used to. Mm. And that's by design. See now when you start looking at this, you start to understand who you are and what your mission is. I know what my mission is. It ain't the fact that I'm trying to stand up against the world. It's the fact that we will be standing up against the world. And I said we. This is what the Most High been trying to get us to do for thousands of years. It's to separate ourselves from the world. The laws that we have, that the Most High put together, he looked at the world and said, "Hey, Israel, you should not be doing this here. This is what the world practice. You should not do this here." And the Most High been trying to put that in us for thousands of years. And this is how long it took for us. This is how long it took for us to come to a realization to say, "Hey, the Most High is right." But we had to come out of a comatose. We had to come out of a coma. And then we was taught a lie. Coming out of a coma, and you was taught a lie. So now this is that trampling of Israel. That's what we call that. You coming out of a coma to wake up to a lie and to believe in a lie. Mm-mm. This is where we at. We woke now. We woke. They got their lips and everything turned up against us and everything. We're on a whole different plateau, brothers and sisters. Take it. Believe it. This is the Most High who is raising you up. We all got different gifts. We all have different gifts. Look at your gift, praise to the Most High, and you apply that gift. Yeah, it's going to benefit you. Yes, it is. However you can make a living off of it, so be it. But when it's all over said and done, it's going to be for the nation. That's what it's going to be about. Okay. Brothers and sisters, the system is shaking in their boots. They're shaking. It's going to come to a point, brothers and sisters. Um, I'm not going to even say a complete exodus. a portion of the Exodus. It's going to be groundbreaking, because once all of Israel is on this one continent, the scriptures clearly states that's when the healing starts. When we are on one continent and we are fighting to live by the Spirit, all that chain of communications, brothers and sisters, going to be on a whole different plateau. That chain of communication is going to be on a whole different plateau when you practice the spirit side of you. I don't think we understand the gravity of living by the Spirit. Oh yeah, sister. Sister, let me tell you something. When you start listening to these brothers and sisters and things, because I mean the world made us look like we was idiots. That's what they did. We was nowhere close to being idiots. We can be funny and things of that nature, but they wanted to take it to a whole another low level. And so when they we had to be the belligerent people in the movie, or we had to be the idiot in the movie. We had to be the ones that died in the movies. We done with that. We done with it. We woke. And our steps, our mindset is something that they cannot understand. But one thing they do understand, they are in a world of hurt. And they ain't even felt the pain yet. They just seeing it. They seeing the pain that's about to come. That's what they're seeing now. And it's not far off. And they walk about as if they got their stuff together. Ooh, Sister Pixie, let me tell you something. I don't even think they can understand how far done we are done with it. But we had to go through this. We had to go through this 400-year track. Because the Most High said, once they get finished with that 400-year track, they will come to appreciate who I am. And we came to appreciate who the Most High is. Even once the Most High is using people, could be using people who could not be fully, who I ain't gonna say could not be, may not be fully awakened. He can awaken people in the middle of their life or whatever. That's his decision. I mean, what happened in Cincinnati, sister? You said Cincinnati proved we done with it. What happened in Cincinnati? I tell you, brothers and sisters, this is a wonderful time to be living. It is. If you know what you're supposed to be doing, do it, brothers. I don't care what you think it may be. It may sound minor. Brothers and sisters, you may be a woodworker, and if the Most High is calling you to concentrate on that trade, be about your business, brother. Be about your business. If he's concentrating on you, for you to be that hairstylist, what sister? Concentrate on it, because trust and believe. Somewhere down the line is going to be emphasized. If the Most High is calling you out to do something, it ain't just simply out there just for you to keep you busy. I'm still trying to figure out what happened in Cincinnati to prove that we was. I mean, I don't know. I mean, what happened in Cincinnati? Mm. White supremacy putting their hate flag over what? Hold on, sis. White supremacy putting their hate flag over the overpass on the black community, and the black community came out and ran them off. And let me tell you something, bro. Wow, I need to go back and look that up. Let me tell you something. This world, they're going to get bold. They're going to get bold. But hey, this is a shaking of a nation. They scared. Now, this is the thing. You're in a process of. They are in a. This country's in a process of moving people out. And see, I'm gonna tell you something about their arrogance. Cause see, when you start to move people out, and they got their Messiah that's signing off on all these types of whatever he's signing off on, and what that is the illusion that they're putting themselves up under. Because if they feel that they can mess with this particular group of people, and we pushing these people out, oh yeah, we can go back on these niggas here. Let's put up our flag and see that now that's when they going down a road. They can get them backhanded, some blows. See, the nation, they're gonna get hit one time. They're gonna get hit. You seen some things on the internet that Gentiles go out there and call a brother or sister a nigger. I seen it. 1, 2, 3, boom, they down on the ground and they say, "I'm sorry." That's when what's the world say? They kept messing around and they found out. And this was happening. This was happening. They're finding out now. Now they got a false sense of strength. All right, you messing with the Latino community. All right, let's go mess with the blacks. Let's put them back in slavery. No, that's flat out is not going to happen. But this is their mindset of a person that's in power. If you listen to his speech, you're going to see what their determination is going to be. He's just trying to show them, hey, I'm doing all of this, I'm doing all of that, I'm doing all of this, I'm doing all of that. All he's doing is building a wall of distraction. They can come in and put up all this stuff. We're small people in this this country, but we are powerful people at the same time. And all that power that we have is all from the Most High Yah. And we got to continue to maintain that, brothers and sisters. We got to continue to know where this power is coming from and where our reliance comes from. It comes from him. This is not something that we doing for ourselves. But when it's all over said and done, this is what the world is going to have to recognize. We're not here to blend ourselves with them. I don't care what the commercials show. You seeing more, and you even had Biden that, you know, oh, we won. No, we not one. We're not one. We're a nation that's supposed to be separating ourselves from all other nations. When we awoke, we woke up to truth. We woke up to a new, I ain't gonna say new. We woke up to a spirit that showed us you need to fight against your flesh. Your communication with the Most High has to be coming through that spirit. And we come to realize that. Now, Sister Pixie does, Sister Monica, they would call you racist. I call myself racist. Because what? We doing the same thing they doing. They put their nations first. But in the moment you do yours, you put your people first. Oh, you being prejudiced. You go be some of everything. You're going to be some of everything when you put Negroes first. You teaching your kids, no, you do not marry outside of your race. You do not marry outside of your bloodline. When you start teaching your kids that, oh, there's something wrong with you then. I tell you, when religion came in, religion, that was the worst thing that we could ever get ourselves involved in. Now we come to understand that. We come to appreciate what the Most High was saying. He had to let us go through it. He said, no, see, I can say it that you don't want to do this. He said, it's easy for me to say these things to you, Israel. I'm going to have to let you go through it. You're going to have to feel the pain. You will have to feel the agony of your decision. I want you to trust me. But in order for you to trust me, you will have to feel it. You will have to see it. And that's what we felt. We felt that. We felt it. And once we felt it, we understood it. We appreciate what the Most High was saying. So when he said, I need for you to go this direction, we just go in that direction. We don't question him no more. We do not question it now. He showed us. And so we had to see it. We had to feel it. And now, hey, when he say do this and he said do that, we get up, we do it. Because the Most High has never led us into a bad situation. Never have he led us into a bad situation. And this is what he's asking us. Now, you done seen the good, the bad, the ugly, and the unmentionables. Now, do you believe me now? If I tell you to walk, don't worry about that cliff. If I just tell you to walk and you are not to fall off that cliff, I need for you to walk then. That's what he's saying. I need for you to trust. Yeah, I know it. Don't get caught up on the sight of the dramatics. If I tell you, come walk over here to that cliff. You got a cliff in between you and you have a cliff and you seeing nothing but rocks at the bottom, and you very high above. There's a long ways down. But when the Most High tell you, I just need for you to keep walking. That's what he is asking us. When he asks you to keep walking, all we need to do is keep walking. Now we trust him. We trust him now. And our forefathers did not trust him. Very few. Very few trust him. What was that? Peter. Same way. He was standing. He was standing on the water. But what happened to Peter? He got caught up in the dramatics. He got caught up in the dramatics of it instead of focusing on the person who told him, "Come out to me." When in essence, he should have kept his blinders on and looking straight at the person who told him to come to me. But he started looking at the thunders, the lightning, the dramatics of a storm. And I'm standing on water. And you know good and well, the laws of physics says this is impossible. But then that's when you come right back when he said, with man, it is absolutely impossible. Not so with the Most High. That's what the scripture says. That's what Yahusha said. We're being called out, brothers. We are literally being called out. There's going to be some things that, I heard brothers and sisters say this. The Most High he don't move that way. He ain't gonna do that. Brothers, we need to get that away from our line of thinking. Don't tell me what the Most High won't do. Are we thinking for the Most High now? Things that you think that the Most High won't do, he will do. If he deemed it necessary for you to take a flight in air, mid-air, it can happen. You trip, you're on a roof, and you come off, you seeing yourself tumbling down off a roof. If the Most High want to make your fall feel like a mattress, that you feel hard on some concrete, and he make it feel like you fell into a land of feathers, it can happen. I have heard brothers and sisters say, "Oh, the Most High won't do that. He won't do this. He won't do that." That's that mindset. That's that lack of faith. That's that lack of faith. And he proved that. He told Peter, "Come out here. Come to me. Walk on the water." The Most High can change anything. I ain't gonna say necessarily change, because he don't change. He allowed Peter to take a step of two onto the water. That's what he allowed. What he was saying to him was, you need to practice faith. You don't trust your creator. That's all. When it was all over said and done, Israel didn't trust the Most High. They didn't. They glorified him. Yeah. Trust? No. There was too much built upon the flesh. Here we are, brothers and sisters, waking up out of that 400-year coma. We're waking up out of a 400-year coma. Now we have that opportunity to show the Most High that we are trusting him. That's where we are right now, right as we speak. You brothers and sisters that got these different gifts and things of that nature, start using the gifts. For you brothers and sisters that understand and you recognize what your assignment is, hop to it. Hop to it. You know exactly what the Most High is telling you what you need to do. Quit questioning everything. Ask the Most High to give you confirmation. That's all you have to do. Simple. If you think I'm joking, ask him. Ask him to give you confirmation. And this is what you want me to do. And then once he tell you what you need to do, be about your business, brothers, sisters. Be about your business. And you may not be that person that may be all on the internet and things of that nature, whatever. This is not about a self-glorification. This is about a nation separating itself from a system that we got accustomed to. And this is about the glorification of the Most High. Brothers and sisters, keep your head on the swivel. Keep your heart based on the spirit. Because when it's all over said and done, brothers and sisters, the more you concentrate on that spirit and you let that spirit stand first and foremost, you can tell your flesh exactly what to do. Know that. Believe that. Your flesh is not going to amount to any type of faith. That spirit will. That spirit is a line of communication. That spirit is for protection. Your life is in that spirit. Brothers and sisters, keep your head on a swivel. And for you, brothers and sisters, what I got going on, what I'm trying to do, I appreciate you, brothers and sisters, praying for me. Have to go ahead and take care of some things this morning. And you're right, Sister Zenobia. That's an excellent point. We got to put that respect back on the Most High's name. There's a lot of hurt we caused. There's a lot of hurt that we caused. I mean, just not us, and that's including our forefathers. We caused a lot of hurt to the Most High. We did. We caused a lot of hurt. The Elohim, the Creator, who gave us life, we hurt him. We hurt him deep. We did. And let us all, as a nation, show the Most High how we are so repentful and at the same time grateful. And then at the same time, that love that he pours upon us, we pour it right back to the brothers and sisters. Yeah, brothers and sisters. Yeah, we go. If the Most High is accepted our repentance, brothers and sisters, I ain't gonna lie to you, we should be doing the same thing. We should be doing the same thing when it comes to our brothers and sisters. And we keep it moving. These are the things that the devil do not want us to do. We will have to. Let's go. That should be one of our main goals. Is putting that respect back to our Creator, our Elohim, the Elohim of the Hebrews, of the Israelites. There's a measure of jealousy that comes. That's within us that we must maintain for our Creator. We have to let the world know, this is our Creator. And we have to say there was some jealousy. Mm. But continue to pray for our brothers and sisters, brothers. Pray for one another. We need it. And the brothers and sisters that's out here putting in that work, give them double prayers. Ask the Most High pour His Spirit upon them, on the brothers and sisters. Yeah, you're going to have some brothers and sisters out there that's going to make some mistakes, brothers. They're going to make mistakes. We got to continue to forgive and fight to forgive. We do, because we still got to we still got to contend with Satan the devil until we come up out of his wilderness, where he won't be able to no longer to be an influence over us. Keep your head on swivel, Israel. Pray for your brothers and sisters across the board. And on that note, brothers and sisters, you all be safe out there. Continue to pray, like I said, pray for your brothers, the brothers and sisters in Africa that are moving in a direction for Judah to come back home, for us to work together as a nation. These are the prayers, brothers and sisters, that the Most High is taking on. They're not just sitting at His foot any longer. These letters, these prayers are right there in His right hand. This is where it's at now. I told you, brother and sister, how Sister Kathy felt. The hospital they treated her like royalty. That's what she was telling me. Because of you brothers and sisters' prayers. And she said, the Most High told her, I'm doing this because your brothers and sisters are praying for you. And you're going to have to recognize who I am and for what I'm doing. Mm. Without ceasing. You're right, Sister Cross. Exactly. Brothers and sisters, on that note, I would say shalom. Be safe out there. Y'all willing? I hope to be back on tomorrow. Take care. Shalom.